Welcome to Loon Lake Lodge. So this is our first time in Canada, and one thing we are hoping to do over the next how many days is really connect to the land and allow it to hold us and recharge and maybe even learn a little bit of wisdom from the ancestors and spirits here.
Yes, I would say it's going to be a very expansive week, full of connection with other spiritual healers and lightworkers, as well as connecting with ourselves and our spirit teams and guides, and really grounding into the earth, recovering, resting, and receiving some insights for the year ahead.
And don't worry, we're also going to be bringing in that Starseed light, and we will see what our star family has in store for us over the next couple days here.
Take a look at some of our adventures from our time at Loon Lake Lodge.
We have been experiencing some beautiful weather the last couple days, and we are really taking our time to connect to the elements. So today we were cold plunging in the morning, making sure to cleanse ourselves in the lake. We spent some time canoeing, really getting clarity, sitting in the canoe in the middle of the lake, soaking up some of that sunlight, grounding and going on a long walk through the trails in the forest.
We also did the sauna, but has definitely been all about the elements and connecting with nature and ultimately deepening our healing. It's helped with bringing up clarity for some things and helped us with examining other areas that maybe we still need to look at and ultimately moving us forward with our journeys. Yesterday we did an activity where we connected with different elements, and it included the element of joy. So we got to do an out of comfort zone activity, and it included movement, and it was just really fun and loosening all of us up, getting us out of our comfort zones a little bit and connecting with that joy and having some fun with it. And then we got to have a great day on the lake because it was beautiful weather here.
And then we rounded it out with a light ceremony. So we spent some time connecting to the element of light, connecting to our inner light, really getting grounded and connecting to Spirit's light. And we received some very insightful messages from Spirit that we are very happy about. Lacey and I were reflecting a little bit on the light ceremony and the experience of connecting to our light and seeing what that would look like and what that felt like. And one of the things I think is really interesting is we both had this kind of like iridescent rainbow element to our light that I think could be attributed to our Starseed origins or connections.
Yeah, it looked kind of like a rainbow ball of light when Spirit was showing us our inner light. And then, in particular with mine, I saw this outer light pink ring with the rainbow ball. And I think that kind of actually has a lot to do with the Lyran Starseed origins for me, and the pink beings being who I resonate with and where I come from. So it was just an interesting experience, and seeing how it translated for us and reconnecting us with that light, but then also knowing how to balance ourselves and replenish our own energy and light in times when we need it.
Definitely an interesting experience, and a new tool, I think, that we're going to be using more often.
Yes, and I think we were meditating and reflecting on the experience, and then it struck us as we were talking about our different perspectives on it and what each of us experienced.
Okay, so this is my intuitive piece that I created today. It is very new earth, very earth and water energy elements, and in true Starseed fashion, nature tried to take it away, and it flew down the side of the cliff, essentially, almost into the lake.
Just a little perspective. Down there.
The good thing is I was able to recover it. There were limited fatalities in recovering the piece, but as you can see, it was trying to return to Earth for transmutation, of course, as Gaia often does for us. But I'm happy to have it recovered, and it was a really incredible creative experience to create it. Lacey also has a piece here that she created. Hers is a a lot bolder of energy, and it's definitely related to her cosmic codes. So again, looking at activating more codes within the grids that Gaia has.
So this week we've been working on tapping into the element of sound, and we have been creating rattles. Doing it in a very traditional way with elk hide, sewing it literally with thread and needle, and it took a lot of time to wet it, soak it, dry it, and then fill it and shape it with little copper beads for the element of sound this week.
We also did a sacred tool swap, so Lacey and I received some interesting tools from that swap. Lacey received the Aboriginal Ancestral Wisdom Oracle deck, which was very interesting.
Yes.
And then I received some crystals as well as a little owl trinket. So I will be exploring working with the energy of owls a little bit more.
It is our last day at Loon Lake. We are just saying goodbye to the lake right now. We had a great day yesterday where we had a healing ceremony and essentially got partnered and were able to journey and find an animal that could walk alongside us during our journeys. It has been a very magical, transformative experience, very healing, restoring, and balancing for us.
Then we did do a little bit of a closing ceremony where we were able to pick rose petals and set intentions for them to release into the lake, and then obviously hold some as well for our next light ceremony. So now we start our process of integration, reflecting on the messages we've received and the healing that we've received while spending time here. It'll be interesting to see where it goes.
And then we pilgrimage back to where we came from.